Hello, how are y'all doing today? This is Lucy M, and I know I haven't made a video in a really long time, maybe like a month or maybe like 3 weeks that I haven't made a video. And I have a tutorial for y'all with this makeup look, and I am using new products. So if y'all have vitiligo, y'all will be able to see how I cover my spots. But if y'all don't, y'all can just stick around to see how I do my makeup. If y'all like how I do my makeup, maybe y'all can learn something different, a different way to do y'all's makeup. I don't know. And I really like the way I do my eyebrows now. So stick around and watch my video. Let's get started. Okay, so I have heard that whenever you put Urban Decay makeup setting spray before you start doing your makeup, it'll last a lot longer. So I decided to try it last time and it kind of did work. So we're going to do it today just to do it. So we'll see if it works. So I'm going to just spray a little bit on my face. Just let it dry for a little bit. So we're going to start off with my Naked Skin Urban Decay on peach color, which that's gonna help like all my spots. Like I put it around the areas like the line, like the borderline between the dark and the light, and that always like that helps it. So let's help neutralize my skin. And this is a brand new routine because I just started doing this. You can use your finger or you can just use a little wand. Sometimes I'm different. Sometimes I do one thing, the other times I do something else. But I just do it on the borderline. And we're going to do this all over the face. Only where there's the spots. Okay, now that I have covered all the spots, like at least like the borderline, y'all can see the line right here between the dark skin and the white skin. Like you just have to put it on like on top. It's not gonna cover it completely because that one's just to neutralize the skin color. So now that we're done with my Urban Decay Skin Naked Peach Corrector, now we're gonna move on to my MAC Studio Fix Concealer in NC35. And we're going to put that one on the spots. This one's supposed to cover the spots completely now that I have already put in the peach stuff on it. So now remember, never rub, always tap, 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 tap. Everywhere you go, tap, tap, tap. Because vitiligo skin, once you cover it, like when I covered it with the peach, if I rub or if I do motions, you know, like rubbing and doing all these other things, it's just going to take off the orange or the peach color from the bottom. So everything is just tap. Even when you put your powder on, it's going to be tap, 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 tap. That way you're just putting the product there and it's not going to move. It's just going to stay there. And it's the same thing. We're going to go all over all of the spots till we feel like we've covered them all. Okay, now that we're done covering the spots over the peach with my NC35 MAC Studio Fix Concealer, now we're going to move on to the actual foundation. And in this case, we're going to use Revlon Colorstay, which is this one in, the color is, I think, Natural Tan. That's what I got. Yeah, Natural Tan 330. I started using, basically, once I know how to cover the spots, you can use any foundation you want. And since I'm going to work right now, I don't really want to use my good foundation like my Clinique or my Estee Lauder. So I'm just going to use my Revlon Colorstay. And I don't like using brushes because with vitiligo, when you use brushes, it kind of like moves around too much or it keeps all the product like in the brush, so you can't really get full coverage. So what I like to do is I just like to use my finger and, like I said, like tap on everything. I mean, but I do have another brush that does full coverage, and if you tap on things, it'll work, but it just takes a lot longer. And with your finger, you can just like work yourself through your face really fast, and then once you get the hang of it, you can just finish your makeup in like 15 minutes. So let's get started. Looks like this, and it's really creamy, as y'all can tell. And we'll just start covering over everything. I know it seems like a long routine and it seems like you put a lot of makeup on, but you really don't, because you just don't. Like if you want to cover your spots, your face doesn't look cakey, because my face doesn't look cakey. Well, it's not gonna look cakey because I don't like my face to look so thick and like all that stuff. And it seems like it's a lot of makeup, but it's just a lot of steps. It's not really like a lot of makeup. So now just do this all over your face and see how it covers really, really good. Okay, now we are done covering everything and all my spots are covered. So now it's time to put the translucent powder on, which at the moment I'm not so happy about it because I went to Walmart and I usually wear e.l.f. when I run out of my NARS translucent powder. And they're not making e.l.f. on corrective yellow and selling it at the stores. They only sell it online, and I just found that out like yesterday. So I ended up buying this Drew Barrymore flower one, and I don't like it, but that's all I have right now. So I'm gonna have to use that. So I'm not telling y'all like go buy it and it works really well, but that's all I have right now. Like, it's not horrible, but I don't like it, like according to how my other ones work or e.l.f. works. But it's okay because I'm already gonna order e.l.f. from online. So what I do is I open it and it comes like this. Oops, sorry, I poured some on my laptop. Okay, well, and I just pour a little bit, see, on the top. And once I do that, I get this brush. There's a lot in there. There's a lot of product in there. Okay. So I just tap, tap, tap. And I just tap on my face. Remember, no rubbing, no circular motions, nothing. Just tap and tap. Everywhere. All over your face. Tap, tap, tap. We are going to move on to the contouring part of it. And I'm not a professional makeup artist, but this is how I do my contouring. So, first, I like to do my under eyes, even though that's a little weird. And I like to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills contouring kit. It's the creamy kind, so it's not powder. But I like to also use my finger, which is a little weird. So I get from the color Banana to grab some and put it under my eyes. And since I'm a little dark, you can kind of see it really good. So I really like it. And remember tapping. I mean, this, you don't have to tap too much because it's really cream. And you're only placing it on one color. So you can, don't smear it super hard, but have a light hand on it. Like if you're gonna, just like move the makeup. Like if you put too much on one side, like just have a really, really, really light hand. If not, just tap. Me, I can like move stuff around because I'm already like used to it, but I always prefer to tap because you're always on the safe side. I like to put it a little bit on my top of my eye, on my eyelids, and I like it to be super light. So I do put a lot, like a generous amount right now. Now that I already have the light under my eyes, I like to just get a little bit on my finger and make a line like across, well, not across, like on the middle of my nose, just like a little bit. And then with my finger, I also put some around this area. And a little bit on my cupid. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So now we are going to use the color Chocolate, which is the one right under Banana. This one right here. And I like to use this finger, the middle finger. That way I don't have to ever worry about touching my face with that finger because I never really use that finger, so that finger is only used for contouring. So I do this. Just do this. And just kind of just tap around it like this. And then on my cheekbones, just do a line like this. Then on the other side, a line like that. And just tap. Tap. Tap on the color so it's not that super dark in that one spot. And I have this sponge for the light, for the highlight of it, and I have this for the contouring, which is like super dark. It's like super, it's not really that it's dirty, it's that I ripped it in two so I could have more, because otherwise one, I would just ruin it all at once. And I like to keep my dark on this one and keep my light on this one. So let's do the whole blending. And it's the same thing, you just tap on everything. Tap, 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 tap on everything. Tapping on everything. Okay, now that we're done doing that, we are going to use our finger again, our middle finger, to put some on the side of, you know how we put that in the middle? Now we're going to put this on the side, like this. Just like a line. Just like a line. Like that. And then we're going to do a V right in the tip of your nose. Just a V. Okay, and then we're going to put a little bit on the side, a little bit on the side. Don't make these lines touch the V. The V goes on its own. Okay, so now that we have that there, now we're going to use our dark sponge to blend that out. So remember, you just tap, tap, tap. Tap on everything. And tap. Keep tapping. See, now it's already lighter. And the line's already just there. And then now, that just tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap. Okay. Now that it's been tapped, you have like a slight line there. Now you're going to go back to the banana color. I feel like I have a color. And with this index finger, you are going to grab a little bit of white, well, the banana stuff, and put it right through the middle. And now we are going to use the lighter one, and we are just going to blend that out. Okay. Okay. So now we have that already. Now we're going to go back to putting more banana color under our eyes. Just in case it wasn't blended good enough, just put some more. Well, if you want to, I don't know how light y'all like y'all's under eyes. I like my under eyes like super light. So, and I know it seems like it's a lot, but in person it really doesn't seem that bright. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to move on to the eyebrow part of the tutorial. So, I use Anastasia Beverly Hills dark brown pomade, and I have this NYX brush, which I didn't want to feel like buying the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush because it was like $28, and I didn't feel like spending $28 on a brush. So I just got the NYX one for like $6, $7. So I just get a little bit, put it on my hand so I take most of the product off. Then I just do a line. Just basically follow your eyebrow line. Use a little bit more, use it for the top. and hopefully you'll have a light hand. Or if you don't have a light hand, try to take as much product off from the brush as you can, because otherwise your eyebrows will end up super, super dark. And I like my eyebrows to be a little bit faded, so I kind of keep it towards the end a little bit empty. I don't put product there. I always just put product till the end, at the end of the eyebrow. Then in the front, I just kind of do this. With the spoolie, I just like brush it to the front or whatever. Just like to do that. Okay, that's one eyebrow. And follow the line. Do the line. Follow the eyebrow line. Try to have a light hand on it. Mine looks like I don't have a light hand on it right now, but it's okay. I'll fix it. Okay, now that we've brushed our eyebrows and they kind of look semi-equal. Let's put too much more over here. Okay, we're about to clean them up anyway, so. Okay. So now, after we have done that, we put this away. Just gotta make sure I don't. They both kind of look around the same size. Okay, so now they're not that clean, but we are about to use my other brush, which is this one right here. And this one, I got it in a Kirkland makeup cosmetic bag thing that my sister-in-law got me for Christmas like a couple Christmases ago. And it was a really good gift because I love brushes. And more whenever they're useful. Sometimes you just get all these freaking brushes and you don't even use them for anything. But with that being said, I like to get my NC15 MAC Studio Fix Concealer. And I like to use this little brush to grab some from here. It's in there. Okay. And now we're going to clean up my eyebrows. So, I'm going to follow the line. Same thing, follow the line. And I just recently learned how to do this, and I'm in love with it. I like doing it. It's pretty cool. My friend Brisa taught me how to do it. She's so good at makeup. She was teaching me the ropes. Once I learn how to do something, I want to do everybody's makeup. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so now that looks pretty straight to me. Now that I have the top, the bottom. Now we're gonna use the top. Do the same thing. Follow the line of your eyebrow. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Then we're gonna go to the other side and do the same thing. Try to keep them both around the same length, like wise, because you don't want this eyebrow to be lower than this one, like like right here at the peak. So start doing the line. This does take a lot of concentration and focus. So make sure you're not like, I don't know, eating or chewing something and you're gonna screw it up. Okay. And on top, same thing, follow the line. And there you go. Now, after that, I use my blending brush and I just like to make sure you can't really see the concealer that much. Just go around it, just tap. So you can like disperse in the rest of your makeup. There you go. The light disappeared. And my eyebrows are done. Now we're gonna do my eyeliner because today I wanna wear eyeliner to work. So let's get started. I like thick eyeliner, so. Okay, I'm almost done my second eye. I'm almost done doing it. And I like my eyeliner kind of thick. Super little bit. Okay. Looks pretty good to me, yeah? Now let's do my mascara. And I have white eyelashes as y'all can tell. So I can't just be like, oh, let me put eyeliner on and I'm good to go. No. I have to put mascara on. So I just like to put mascara from the top. Just to kind of color them so they don't look weird. But I'm gonna admit it, whenever I wear like blue mascara or purple mascara, it looks really cool. It looks like super bright. Just gonna do my eyelashes. And then we'll do blush and then we'll be done. Okay, so that side is done. Okay, so now that we're done with my eyelashes, now we're gonna do the blush. So for blush, I like to use TERRA Sunset Plum, which is this one. I'm already almost done with it, so that's why it looks like this. And I have the little brush, which is like this, and this is for TERRA mineral powders, because y'all know mineral powders is different than putting just, you have to go in circles, like when you put it on. So I just tap it like everything else, and then I just tap it, my cheeks too. Then get more product. You can do it in circles because it's not your face. You can do it in circles just to get it in the brush, and then just tap it. Now that we're done with that, we go over things that were not covered enough. So let's just pretend like I have a spot on my face. Just go and retouch it with my NC35 concealer, the one that I covered my spots with. I just go all over my face, and I just like, if I think something didn't get covered right, I just go over it. And I go over it like this. Okay. Okay, now that I have all that done, we are pretty much done with the tutorial. And that is it. I'm gonna put lipstick on. Let's see which lipsticks. Which lipstick should I put on? Oh yeah. This is my favorite lipstick right now. Okay, so it's a little ghetto looking. It's from Colormate from the Dollar Tree. But I found it and I like to put that matte stuff over it and it makes it look so legit. So if y'all ever find it in stores, get it. It's Black Orchid. Looks like this. Looks a little ghetto. I'm going to put it on just so y'all see it. Just so y'all know what I'm talking about. Because this is a really good lipstick color. And it can be a dupe for MAC. Except this is not such a popular color. This is not such a popular lipstick brand. So it wouldn't be like on Pinterest or anything. And it's very pigmented. See? Okay, so it looks all shiny and whatnot in the beginning. But I like to get a piece of napkin and I use this. And I do this. And I do this again. And then I like to get my little crappy powder for the moment to bury more. I like to do this. And for this one, I do use this. Put some in there. Y'all see the little things. Then I... And there you go. There's your matte color that was $1 at the Dollar Tree. Okay, one last thing. Let's put this on so my makeup stays in place. Okay, now that we are done so, I can start getting ready for work. Or go eat something before it's too. So I hope y'all liked my tutorial, and if y'all have any questions of anything, if y'all have used the product and it works for y'all, or if y'all need me to give y'all some tips like on anything, or if you're... A lot of people have actually messaged me if I could do their makeup. And I would do y'all's makeup. It would be a pretty interesting thing to do other people's makeups. And I also have like some ladies that want me to do their makeup because they like the way I do my, not even contouring, just a thing under my eyes. And yeah, sure, I'll do y'all's makeup. Just let me know. Just text me. I mean, not text me. Message me through here or leave a comment or something, and I will get back to y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a blessed day. Have a very Merry Christmas. If I post this video after Christmas, I hope y'all had a good Christmas. And I hope y'all get a lot of presents and have fun with y'all's family and enjoy every single moment y'all spend with your family, because you don't know when is the last time y'all are going to see them. And when y'all have a chance to tell them you love them, tell them you love them, hug them, kiss them, smell them, and just enjoy every second with them, because you don't know when will be the last time you'll see them. I'm sorry I'm getting so sentimental, but it's the holidays and we gotta be grateful for what we have. So have a great day and God bless y'all, and hope to see y'all soon. Hope y'all like my tutorial. See y'all later. Bye.